legitimately at a loss. Oh, wait. That explains it. Okay. So, G MRG. Okay. Mystery solved. Ooh. Okay. We got upgrades. We got upgrades. That's actually very rewarding. Okay. I got the valve handle. Now I need to go to the shower room, which I can just get to by cutting to the library. Okay. I haven't gone through that door. Could I even? That was like locked, right? No, I just never went in here. Alright, well, I can do this puzzle now, then. Okay. Horse. Pisces, Scorpion, Urn. Okay, there's the unicorn medal. Classic. Can I help you? Great. Okay. Yeah. Free combat knife. That's important. Okay. Let's see here. God, those noises. Those noises aren't nice. Okay. I went this way. I need to go this way. Wait. Gunpowder. No, I'm gonna hold on to that. Okay. I haven't even gotten to Star's office yet. I guess it's not that useful right now. Oh boy. Yeah. I just had to assume, you know? Okay. What else? Nothing. Okay. Well, shotgun shells. I haven't dumped these out yet. This is Star's. This is the Star's office.
What in God's name?
Okay, we're just gonna close that door. We're just gonna close that door. I need a drive of some sort. I need a dongle key. Okay. That's a first aid spray. These footsteps are heavy. A battery. Well, what do I need a battery for? Heat-resistant 3-number combination safe moved from Star's office to West office. Combo is left 9, right 15, left 7. West office? So it's this one. Okay. It's gonna bother me to not grab that, so... it saves 2 spaces. Alright. Caution, keep away from fire. They actually went into, like, excruciating detail. Do I really not know what a bolt cutter is, that I had to actually analyze that? Art object. Piece of plastic shaped like a book. Looks like it was being held by a hand. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. This liquor encounter is going to be nuts. I don't like. Holy cow. Yeah, way scarier. Way scarier. That's a diamond door. Upper floors. Okay. Okay. That's the horse. Oh boy. Let's just do that for safety. I don't want to blow all my ammo. So I'm going to resort to running for a little while. Okay, this is West offices. Left 9, right 15, left 7. 9, 15, 7. Left 9. Right 15, 7. Okay. Another side pouch. Alright. I won't say no to that. More space never killed anyone. Okay, what am I gonna do with a battery? Well, I know I should do something with the metal. Okay. Well, what left? I have a dark room sink. Can't access the weapons locker. So they don't have the key card for that. Don't have anything else in the terminal. Can I even investigate press room? I really should. I apparently missed some handgun ammo. Whether or not I think it's worth it to go is another question entirely. I haven't even gone into records room. But that's probably because that needs a key that I don't have right now. Okay, I checked the STARS office. There was the PC there that needs the dongle. That's the shower room I went through. Waiting room has the safe I can't access yet. That's blocked off. I need to go to art room. That easy.
What the?
Okay. Now I need to find out where to put those jewels. So now we're on the hunt for jewels. There's our weapons locker keycard. Article the Redstone. Okay, well that does it for this room. I haven't seen the jewels yet. I haven't seen where to put those. But I also have the weapons locker room key, which is here. So I need to go all the way back. I can cut through West Office. I'll probably do Resident Evil 2 playthroughs when the retro outfit is done. When the retro outfit comes out, I'm gonna do like retro soundtrack and outfits to kind of add to this. But this is so far everything I've wanted. There's so much atmosphere going on. Okay. One shotgun. And like a lot of shotgun shells. Okay. 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 Now we have a greater means to defend ourselves against that thing that wants to totally annihilate us. That solves that one. I'm at a loss. Because I don't know what these batteries do. I haven't seen anything that would require batteries. That's a diamond door. Okay. There's the dialogue here. Here's the library. Son of a bitch has a clock tower. Okay, that makes sense because this is also a converted museum. Okay, we're currently on the first floor. You can cut upstairs to... You can't do anything here yet. This has multiple floors. But we need to get onto the roof. Didn't I see a ladder? Well... Oh man, I don't know what to do. I have this battery. It's a very beautiful design. That's like way too much detail on that jewel. Oh. Well, don't we all have a... Okay, don't we all have a lot of friends right now? Okay, compose yourself. It's not funny, this is serious. Uh, dialogue, that cuts through here into West Storage, that goes through the library as well. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I haven't seen the other statue. Okay, where did those jewels go? They went into the room we just... No, the jewels went into the room past the crashed helicopter. They went into that room. But use the valve handle to do that. I haven't even gone up this yet. So I should just focus on that first. Answers will present themselves. The more information we have, the more we can use for our deductive reasoning. Well, that's just great.
Shit!
Wow, that is a very unnatural... Oh, that's why, because I severed his arm. Can I get my knife back, please? Thank you. This needs a thing in order for me to get up there. I need a jack bar. Where am I gonna find one of those? I mean, I automatically assumed that I was gonna fall through the floor because I've played the game. I know that's how that works out. They've remixed this puzzle. The one where you can get the rook plugs from. They remixed this entire puzzle to be a platforming thing. So in order for me to jump across, I need the jack. I need the jack bar. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to cross. That's clever remixing. All of these puzzles so far have been very unique. Like, I can tell the original inspiration for them. And these are just brand new puzzles. Just with the exact same approach as the original puzzle. Which works in its favor. Okay. Let me check down here at the edge of this main hall. I see ammo I can use. Okay, back to looking at this thing for like 10 minutes while I figure it out. I don't have a diamond key. I just picked up gems. Okay, the lady, the goddess statue. is not here. It is instead replaced with the lion statue, and the goddess statue gave you access to a different door. So, we don't have the means for that yet, which means that we have an entirely different approach we have to handle. So, my guess is that I should go back and check the press room. Now, that is just an educated guess. I also should have unlocked that door. Nice. Can I just clear out you guys real quick? Can you guys come here?
Son of a bitch.
That guy's gonna come back up in a second. Oh no, wait, maybe not. He's got half of his face sheared off. Okay. Much better ammo condition. Those things... It's nice to know that a little storage room opened up with some ammo for us. I really didn't want to use that shotgun ammo. Okay. Let's find out about this room. And also get some ammo in the process. Alright. What do we got here? That door's opened up. So the press room had something interesting in it. But I don't see anything of the sort here this time. Is this just a safe room? I don't think so. Yeah, there's nothing in this press room. Huh. Okay. I wonder, can I open up that watchman's room? It says it's barricaded off, so probably not, but I have the fire escape open. And I gotta go through there again anyways. So, I'll give the watchman room another go. Nope. Definitely can't open that up right now. But if I can find something for this battery, I will. Another board. That thing is still very much on fire. It was worth a try. They really do let you get away with a lot of gore in this. Hi. Okay. There's like a sweet spot. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's new information. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. That's actually... Okay. Okay. Thank God for landmarking. Such a little thing adds so much. Like, being able to know where I should backtrack to first. I gotta go all the way back to the operations room. Because there's a chain door open there, and that gives me access to the other jewel. and then all that's left is to find out where the hell this other jewel, or where this, the jewel location is. This might not even have a jewel in it. It might actually just be the crank handle, but I won't know until I get there. This is not the right way to go. Well, actually... yeah. Okay. This is a shortcut. Once I get access to the records room, then it's a shortcut. But I actually need to go the long way. That explains a lot. Thankfully, this isn't a bad trip. I mean, it could be a really bad trip if this is where they start the swarm. Okay, yep. Loud noises! Yeah, you know what, I'll just do that one.
Damn it!
Holy shit, man. That's a lot of bad news bears. Oh, wow. Hi. Please stop coming back. Hopefully that did it. Because, I'm taking a huge risk on, wow. Impressive amounts of gore detail, actually. Okay. You know what? I didn't think I could be in a bad spot after the past little bit, but now I'm concerned. Electronic gadget. Okay. Now it makes sense. C4 detonator. Now things are making sense to me. Yeah. Yeah, I'll hold on to that one. And I'll go ahead and hold on to that, too. I'm starting to fully understand the amount of risk it takes. Okay. This opens out to this area. Okay, so we now have the shortcut. I just need the heart door. Okay, well, we can cut through West Office and get back easily now. Okay. Okay. We're in good tidings. I think. We need to go back up to the library. I really like how they actually do show, like, your supplies on your person. Like, I see the grenade. That's such a tiny detail. That adds quite a bit. Okay. Library, West Storage Room, C4 detonator. And now we run. I didn't want to know. Oh. I brought someone back to life. Okay. Maiden bow snake.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, maiden. Bow. Oh, man. Bow. Snake. Okay, that's all medallions. And that's the sound of a licker behind me. I'm gonna just keep going. No need to worry about that problem. Okay.
So it goes underground. Huh. That's it. That's our way out. Lieutenant Branna! Marvin! It's time to go. Hey, Marvin. We need to get you to a hospital right now.
No, save yourself.
Come on, I've got you.
Go!
Look, we can still make it out of here together. You just can...
It's too late. I tried, Leon. But I couldn't stop it. We can't let this thing spread. It's on you now. Just go.
I understand. I won't let you down, Marvin.
I actually made that scene work. Okay. There's a typewriter now. Actually keeps track of all sorts of fun stuff. More free supplies. You're okay, buddy. Okay, the bolt cutter has now served its purpose. Ooh, boy. Well, this is news to me. Well, that's not good. Did I come that way? No.
What
Okay. I'm incredibly nervous because this is new terrain for me. This is definitely the basement of the RPD. Underground facility. Oh. Holy fuck.
Jesus. Words won't work on this thing.
I don't like the sound of that. Oh, wow. He's saying Sherry. Okay. Oh, that's not a good... That's not a good close-up thing. Holy fuck. Do I fight back? They're giving me supplies for a fight. I'm shocked I didn't get hit by that. I really don't like how that sounds in my ears. That doesn't sound pleasant at all. Sherry. Hand grenade. Okay.
No choice. Gotta take it down.
Reload and run, Leon. I'm just gonna pop one of those and hope for the best. Alright. Come on, buddy. Come here. There's not even a way to, like, go. This is a boss room.
Damn. Where is it?
It sounds left. Oh, fuck. Yeah, screw it. That was actually pretty well timed. Oh, man.
Somebody's watching.
Yeah, somebody sure is. Alright, I desperately need whatever supplies I can find in this area. Ah, perfect. Solo greens before reds. Oh boy. That boss fight was a trip. Okay. Well, that catwalk's gonna open now. Okay. We'll just keep going. Okay. Another hip pouch. I have no idea how many hip pouches we're gonna go through. Okay. Parking garage. Okay, well, we don't need to go back down there yet. Or maybe ever again. I don't know yet. All I know is that this place is a lot more elaborate than the one door thing you had to deal with in the original. A lot more elaborate. There's at least 4 doors that can open around here. I don't have a card.
Damn. Need a key card.
No shit. Fuck me. Alright.
Get off of me!
Hey,
Who is that?
stay sharp. Lower it. FBI.
Sorry. Thank you. Help.
Surprised you made it this far.
FBI, huh? What's going on here?
Sorry, that information's classified.
Where are you going?
Do yourself a favor. Stop asking questions and get the hell out of here.
I would if I could.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you!
A firing range? Well, I guess I know where I'm going next. You know what? It's better in jail than around me. I'm looking through all these cells for anything important and useful. For the most part, it just seems like more jabronis that want a piece of my face. Okay. Well, that guy's just hanging out.
Hello? Hey. I don't believe it. A real human. Hello, human. You been here long? Long enough. Are we the last ones alive? No, there's a few of us. Huh. That's good news, I guess. Yeah. That's of course Irons sent you. Irons? You mean Chief Irons? Is he still around? Who cares? Hopefully he's somebody's dinner by now. What do you mean by that? He's the bastard that locked me in here. I'm sure he had a good reason. He did. I was about to blow the whistle on his dirty ass. I'd have done the same thing to him, I guess. Hey, I'll make you a deal. Unlock this cell and I'll give you this. There's no other way out of that parking garage. Believe me. Sorry, I can't do that. I have to talk to the chief first. Look, we're both prisoners in this station. So either we play nice and help each other out, or... Shit. It's coming. What? What's coming? Come on. Come on, don't be an asshole. Okay, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here!
Oh, shit. Oh.
Who is that?
It's just me. So you can put that thing away.
I don't even know what happened. It just happened so quick.
Oh, fuck me. I'm excited.
Ben, would you?
You knew him?
He was an informant. Had information of use in the investigation.
So what he said was true? Hey, you can't keep walking away from me. I don't even know your name. I'm Leon Kennedy.
Find a way out, Leon. Before it's too late. Then we'll talk. Name's Ada.
Well, I guess the deal's on.
Okay.
What in the world?
That is... absurd. Okay. This is our crank that we need. Square crank. We need this for a couple things. We need this for the clock tower part. Jail power panel. Should be few in the generator room. Okay. I really hope I don't have to do this puzzle, but I probably have to. At least it's not gigantic. Okay. I probably shouldn't pull levers like that all the time. I had that immediate realization that that probably opens up a lot of jail cells. That I don't want open. Alright, so we have this crank. And we need this crank back at RPD. I'm assuming I can just get back to RPD easily. If I cut through the firing range. Yeah, that looks like a way back up. Yeah. I just gotta hold on to this crank for a while. I should probably stop saying words. Okay, at least this door's open now. Alright, what do we got? We got a kennel. And a firing. Okay. Well, let's go see if the firing range is open. Well, survey says yes on the main entrance. Bent key no longer usable, but can still open the car's doors and trunk with its lawless entry buttons. Key to patrol car 7439. Box. Oh, I know what to do with this. A well-worn key. Car key for number... Oh. This lets me find out what car it is. A message for Mr. Raccoon. Heard some bad kids have been using them for target practice, but that makes me really sad. Really? I have to find and shoot dolls like that? Alright. I have never said no to a challenge like that. Okay. This room is ridiculously dark. And I think I hear these fuckers alive. That is sure a thing I gotta do. Huh. Okay. That's basically a thing from RE7. There's a lot of RE7 carryover in the mechanics in this game, and that's one such thing. No complaints. More things to do is not necessarily a bad thing. Especially when it's collectibles that easy to find. Is this door? Yeah, this door is absolutely locked. Only other room I can think of that would have something we need is in the kennel, so I guess we gotta go that way. And what else are we gonna find in there but puppies? Who want to kill us? Blue herb. Used as an antitoxin. Alright. Hello, puppers! I have 0 shotgun shells. Alright. You just stay there, puppers, and I'll just keep going this way. Just ignore me. And that's how they get the dogs out of doors, too, is that they have little air duct vents. Oh, man. Alright. That could have been way worse. What is going to be bad is the morgue. Oh, yeah. Alright. Justin Hansen, found dead in jail cell bed by staff. Hands are still clenched due to rigor mortis. It's highly likely that he died just after lights out. Known kleptomaniac, incarcerated multiple times. Would steal while in jail. Okay. What was this one again? These all have names. Justin Hansen. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I like this mechanic. Super subtle, but it makes sense to me. Okay, that one doesn't want to do anything. Oh. Oh! Nope, I'll just, nope. Nope. Just keep that closed. Okay. I already opened this one. Okay. This boy's probably our klepto. That's not it. Just in case. We'll keep that closed, just in case. How you doing, Overlord, by the way? Nope. Nothing here. Can I help you? I don't think anyone can help you. That's good to hear. Yep, I'm just gonna keep that bag of worms closed. Nope, nothing there. It's probably where Justin was. Can't say that about the people. Yeah. A lot of them are very, in interesting positions. Hey, we actually need that. Oh, fuck. Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna rush past these guys. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Alright. God, there's just so many noises. Just noises on noises. At least we have a roundabout. There's this key I need to open up later. I'll be sure to do that on a revisit. Because I gotta head back that way anyways. Hello? A boxed electronics part. Electronic part, okay. If it's easier, you can hop on. I mean, if you want to. You're under no obligation. Means I gotta plug in a couple things, but that's okay. I have setups for this. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, that door's open now. Oh, boy. And I seem to have... Oh. Okay, and we're walking. Because apparently I also got the attention of dogs. And we're running. And we're running. And we're going this way. That door is blocked by a boy. Please just take that and leave me alone. Can you please drop? Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep running, because I don't have the ammo to survive these sorts of things. Oop. Just like Resident Evil 2. It's exactly like Resident Evil 2. This adds so much stress to this one little area. Okay. Give me a quick minute. You got your Discord ready to go? Okay. We're safe for now. Roll film. Okay. I'll go ahead and just do a couple plug-in things. Just for fun. And you can come on in and lurk. Or chill. Once I make sure that I got the right earbuds in the right place. Alright. I don't suppose I have you added. Oh, no, I do. Okay. That's good news. We'll give this a go. That's the wrong button. Hi there.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm living.
I can tell. Man. These guys just don't know when to give up. So I take it that went well.
Looks like it.
Yeah. I don't know if things are doing so hot over here. I'm out of ammo, which is a first.
At least you have weapons.
Yeah. Yeah. These dogs don't give up though. These dogs have a better agenda than I do. Oh my god, they're even in the parking garage. They're even in the parking garage. This is a personal hell. They've thrown like 3 times as many dogs as you see in the entirety of classic Resi.
They just want to challenge you.
Yeah. Yeah. They sure do. Oh boy. At the very least, I'm swimming in heels. So this isn't too dangerous. But I've totally forgotten that I need to stay in the garage a little bit and check a car for things. Where's that equipment disposal? Yeah. Can still unlock a car door with its entry buttons. Do I want to, though? Is the question.
I mean, if it has an item you need, you kind of have to.
Yeah. Well, I guess up we go into dog hell. Oh man, it's way worse than I expected.
I mean, they're dogs.
Yeah. They sure are. Dogs straight after my own heart.
I mean, my cats get like that when I bring out these dog treats that are just freeze-dried chicken. They're like, I want it, give it to me now. I'm like, okay, fine. Stop clawing up my hands.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take one of these now. Well, that's just the fanciest looking gun I've ever seen in my life. Get to know that they added a new system by just remixing the old one.
It probably makes more sense if you're getting new Resident Evil fans to come play a remake of the originals.
Yeah. I mean, it goes without saying that I am at a complete loss of what to do, because they've changed a lot.
They did that on purpose, I think, so that like they could keep you on your toes and you wouldn't necessarily just speed run through the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I knew from the get-go it was going to be different. Like, I wasn't going in expecting to play the exact same game. But I'm kind of stunned that they've added even more. Like, I was talking about that earlier, that playing this game is effectively like playing Resident Evil 2 just with all of the puzzles remixed. Like, the medals are in RE2, but there's only one you have to get a key. But you need all 3 medals now, which is sort of like a thing between the Leon puzzle, which is just 1 unicorn medal, and then Claire's puzzle, which is finding these 3 stones.
You guys saw like an image on Twitter today about Leon going to find like 3 medals, and he's just like, "This is what I'm doing."
Yeah, you'd think that it was you'd think that there would be a better plan, but I mean they've already reaffirmed the fact that it's going to be difficult. Am I missing something? I don't think I'm missing something. I have the crank. Oh boy. uh... Secret room. It's not much of a secret if I'm required to go through it, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a bit odd in terms of naming something, but okay.
I won't question it. The RPD police station is restructured from an old museum, so anything goes.
I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what else to add to that. That is what it is.
I'm just surprised that like the police would buy an old museum and be like, "We're gonna retrofit it."
I don't even know if it was on purpose.
And it's like, no, we couldn't buy any other building in the city. It had to be this museum.
It had to be this museum. Nothing else. Well, I guess the only place to go is back where we came.
It's like buying an office building and being like, I want to build a restaurant here, then being like, oh, we have to install all this plumbing and electrical and gas.
You'd be surprised.
A lot of people just are like, this is a great idea, and then they're like, oh wait, no, it wasn't.
Like Blaze Kick.
Yes.
It started off as a great idea, but then it slowly became a I got things to do, man. Too many games in the world. Alright, there's a typewriter. More anti-venom herbs.
I don't know, like, I was playing a lot of Breath of the Wild, and I was like, I should play this other game that's, like, PlayStation exclusive, but then I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep playing Breath of the Wild on Master Mode.
Yeah, I had to stop streaming that on Master Mode. I had to, like, stop playing Breath of the Wild for a while, because I was like, I don't know what to do with, like, I know that there's a lot of things I can do, but there's also a lot, like, a little too much that I need to do right now. I need a minute. I got pretty far ahead, but then it was like, oh yeah, I should probably start upgrading my inventory. Let's go look up Korok seeds. And then that's where my life, that's exactly where I decided that my life went wrong.
I knew there was 900 from Gerard's completionist video, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I was gonna go for like half of them. Like, I wasn't gonna go for the whole 9.
I found like 200 or 300 on my own, because like there's a pattern.
Yeah.
But I kept getting distracted because I'd be like, ooh, that shiny thing, and then I never got anything done.
Yeah, I got that. I know that all too well. I gotta do some things, but first things first. Let's go grind for certain. Oh, hi. I remember where I am now.
That's a start.
Yeah, that's a first. I can actually make use of that. Well, at the very least, I can't be faulted for trying to avoid combat. The thing... I don't want the combat knife. I want to open this door. So that I can continue to survive.
The game's like, I don't know what to do.
It was a camera thing. Oh, wow. Hi, friend. It's nice to know you're back in the land of the sort of living. Yeah, that guy underwent a very changing process as well.
More changing than I've gone through.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm still getting used to the voice because we haven't talked in like 2 years. Like I think the last time we talked was the last episode of the podcast.
Yeah, and then my personal life kind of went downhill. Like,
Yeah.
way downhill.
Yeah,
So
and
it's been like a year.
Yeah. I mean I don't judge. That's just what it is. And like I mean the only rule we have around here is just no politicism. Because like this is supposed to be an escape for other people. So like you know, everything else is fair play.
I've already like kind of stopped using Facebook for the most part, and I'm starting to stop using Twitter because of all these posts. I'm like, I can't do it.
Oh yeah, I got yeah, I got friends who post a lot of stuff on Twitter. Like they're very political. And I'm sitting here just like I got like it's the exact same excuse I have for every other thing I have to deal with in my life. Is I don't have time for this. Like, things are gonna happen, and I'll be here for when I think the right thing has happened.
Yeah, I just want to go do my thing. But a lot of people are like, well, this is what I do, and I'm like, that's cool, but my anxiety says otherwise.
Yeah. It's a miracle I even wake up in the morning to stream. Because it's just like, alright, you're gonna do things, and nobody's gonna watch you. Go. Like, wait, what was that second part? You're gonna do things.
I just know, I had to wake up this morning to feed the cats, because, one of our cats, Petey, was, nudging me to death, and he was putting his paw on my face, and I can't have him touching my nose, because I got my nose pierced again.
Oh.
I was like, ooh, get your dirty paws away from me.
Is it just like a normal, like, nostril piercing, or did you, like, do the
I did a nostril piercing on each side.
Hmm. Alright, the diamond key has officially served its purpose. It has opened 2 doors.
That's better than Zelda.
Yeah. Ooh, a portable safe. I gotta cipher this shit, too. Okay. The exact same puzzle. It's just in a different arrangement. So... Okay.
But yeah, since I moved back to NorCal, I've become the designated cat feeder. And PD just like he goes by like how much light comes into the house. So he has tried to wake me up at 6 a.m. to feed him, but the latest or the earliest he will ever get fed is like 8 a.m.
Right.
And then he gets fed at 1 p.m. and then 5:30 and then 11. But because of the time change, he thinks 4:30 is 5:30 still. And he's like, "Why aren't you feeding me?" And I'm like, "You have another hour. I'll give you food then."
Okay. I love that. I love the chime when it opens. So celebratory. It's like completely against the grain of all the other sounds you hear in this game.
I would think it'd be making like a loud buzzing, like like
No,
when
it's
you
like
put in your chip card to buy stuff.
yeah, it's like do 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 do. Like, oh, nice, cool. Yeah, this game's... okay, I shouldn't go this way because that guy annoys me. But I have to because that goes back to the library. Okay. Not everybody can be a winner. I can't be a winner.
No. No.
I can be a whiner.
That would be too easy for the developers.
Yeah. I don't know, I already don't feel safe in every room now because they can open doors. They've turned the formula on the head, just like, you know, all these rooms used to be their own instances of things you had to survive in. Well, now every room can kill you.
Have fun.
Good luck.
You paid for this experience.
You pay, yep. Oh, yep. I definitely paid for that experience. Yeah, I definitely paid for the liquor outside. I have nobody to blame but myself on that one.
Same here.
Yep. Have you played much of this?
No. I've been unemployed for about 2 months, so my money has been just paying credit card bills, whatever's left in my bank account.
I gotcha. Yeah.
I think the last game I bought was Let's Go Pikachu, and I'm almost done with that. And then I think the next pre-order I even have is for the Princess Guide, by NSA America. Because the knights have pretty armor. I was like, I'm totally buying this.
Instant buy.
Yes.
Has a thing I like. Must buy now. Okay, well that's all the supplies in the locker. Everything in the locker area has been used. And I now have 16 slots in comparison to the 8 I started with. That's good.
Well, at least they let you have more space.
Well, I mean, that was the thing in Resi 2 as well, actually. In the original, there was only one upgrade. Like, having 4 upgrades already is kind of nuts. But the original Resident Evil gave you a 2-slot upgrade. The difficulty is that if you picked the game has a thing called zapping, which is a gameplay progression mechanic that is, oh boy. That is a gameplay progression mechanic that makes it so that things that happen in the A scenario of a playthrough affects what happens in the B scenario. And there's an item that's just the side pack. And if you pick it up in your A scenario, the other character in the B scenario can't pick it up.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things like that.
In like the original game, that they couldn't do certain things because of hardware limitations, but now as a remake, you can do way more.
Yeah.
Especially if you get a game for a PC via Steam.
Yeah.
But then there's some limitations with consoles still.
What am I doing with my life? Okay, that's right. I have that moment from... You know what? You can have that one. You can have that room. I'm not going in there. You can't make me. You're making me. Alright. Fine. Weirdly enough, they've adopted the mechanics from RE5. I noticed that while I was in a room with them, that walking slowly made them kind of crawl around, but the moment I shot my gun, they were just like, you. Like...
Yeah, that makes sense, actually.
Yeah, it does. Well, I can't get up into the main hall right now. I do have to go do something else, though. There's a gate I need to open, and I have the crank for it. Well, it was impressive to me because, like, the whole zapping thing was, like, done 20 years ago before games that relied on choice were even like sort of a common thing. Like a lot of games sort of just had that one route and that's it.
I think because that was easier to program.
Yeah. But like it didn't change much. It just because I know how they did it. It makes sense to me now from like a programming standpoint that the only way you can unlock the B scenario is if you complete an A scenario. So the game just checks for certain event flags and then puts that in the save data for the other scenario to read. But like, I don't know if I would have known that if I weren't like super into reading into like design. Because that seems sort of like berserk.
I mean, it's nice to know if you are into that, but I don't think it's necessary to know that to understand the game as like a casual player.
Yeah. Well, I'm also picking this game up. Not this game. Resi Classic. Resi 2 Classic. I'm picking that up as a speedrun game. So I do actually like read into the intuition and find out how the game works. Not even like as a required thing, but just because like I personally am like obsessed with Resi 2.
If I was gonna speedrun a game, I'd actually do A Link to the Past.
I don't blame you. Okay. I gotta start playing like classic Resident Evil. Where I have to choose whether or not I think I need to knock down a zombie with a shot or just run. And I definitely know I need to outrun lickers. Because those guys, they don't know what outrun means. They can jump at you.
So comforting.
Yeah, so comforting knowing that you could be safe for now. All right, balcony.
Although in terms of horror stuff, I've been reading like Junji Ito's works, and the ones that weren't adapted into the anime adaptation, and those are genuinely like creepy. It's like, because there's no explanation as to what's going on. It's just like, oh, it's there. I was like, that's great.
Yep, that's great is exactly how I'd put what just happened. This place is garbage. How did they... This, like, violates so many health and safety regulations.
As someone who is having to do with house construction right now, it's not hard because people are just lazy.
I'm starting to understand.
Oh great, shit's on fire.
Yeah, that's a helicopter that crashed. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's not the worst thing we have to deal with in this game.
Yeah. I already did the first Birkin fight. But like crashed helicopter on fire, easy. I just need to go get a valve handle and or actually maybe it's different because I already got the valve handle and it escaped from my inventory instead of becoming a key. Like every other thing. Really, guys? You know, you're not making my life any easier.
That's the point. They don't care.
No soliciting. If you have any questions or concerns, please take it up with my superiors before they also become like you.
Not that, like, living people could do that.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're always like, I don't want to listen to you, even though the manager's going to say the exact same thing. You're like, okay, whatever.
I do appreciate that someone took the care and effort to tape a key to the door. Yeah, they actually put a mark down saying when an item has expended its usefulness to you in the adventure. They did that kind of in Classic Resi, actually. Not like one-to-one. It varied from thing to thing, but like the keys, they were definitely like, this item is useless now, you should discard it. Like, that was in particular for the keys.
Well, because you know, some people just hoard everything in their inventory, even if they're not gonna use it.
I mean, if it's Resident Evil, I understand. There are some things that even the game isn't like that even the game is just like, you really should have been paying attention better. It was like, I was walking half speed down a corner. How is that not being more cautious? Like, I don't know, but you're dead now. Try again. Fine, alright. Yeah, see, this puzzle used to be a crank, or not a... it was a valve handle puzzle that you needed. And the valve handle was basically like a key that you didn't discard.
I don't think a lot of people would know what a valve handle is anymore.
I mean, they tell you they call it a round handle in this game now. So
that's even better.
yeah, because and you still use it on a valve, which is the funny thing to me is that it serves the exact same purpose as it did, just in a different way. Okay. Or we already saw some guy's head get oh, we found him. We found the guy who's found the guy who crushed that dude's head like a melon. Probably don't want to get crushed by that guy.
You may not have a choice, though.
It wouldn't be the first time. Oh boy, that dude has a walk. that dude has a walk. That's the walk of I'm about to fuck your shit.
Really, I thought it was I'm on the way to get your girl.
Yeah, I'm on the way to steal your girl and also crush your head like a melon. Oh man, I do not like the sound of that. That's a bad sound. Okay, I don't... That's a heart key door. Club doors. Well, the only places I haven't gone yet have got to be yeah, observation room and records room are all that I have left. If those are club doors. Those are probably club doors. The RPD revisit is already up on my list as worst sensation. Leon didn't have to deal with Mr. X. that was all Claire. Actually, no, that might have been a B scenario thing. But I don't know because I haven't played Leon B. I've only started Claire A. I've done Leon A and Claire B. And a lot of people who haven't played Resident Evil 2 won't even know what the hell that means.
I sure as hell don't.
Yeah, well, like I said, the first scenario you play in a playthrough of Resident Evil.
I think I got like the remake of the first game on my PS4 via download, from Sony, but I haven't been able to unpack my PS4 and play it, because with the house being under construction, like it's a mess. There's like no space.
I understand.
So I've just been playing my Switch.
That is actually one of the most clever ideas for a hidden puzzle. Huh.
You would never know it's a dongle.
Yeah, until you inspect it, which is the thing they tell you to do. Well done, guys. I actually really like that puzzle.
But like, what's interesting is I've met people who just never use a USB stick, and I was like, how?
How do you function in life?
Like, cloud stuff doesn't always work.
That might be the most useless door in existence now. The most useless key door in existence. Because you can just jump through the window. That used to be locked.
Some people are just lazy.
It's really weird playing this. And like... not having the answers. Holy fuck, am I just gonna get followed in the entire area by this guy?
Probably.
I hear him walking around. Okay, let me figure out my plan first.
I think like you can avoid him the entire time, but eventually you will have to fight him.
Well, that's the thing. Even if you fight him, he'll come back.
Oh,
That's just a thing.
great.
You can defeat him, quote unquote defeat him, and he drops things. That's how he worked in the B scenario, anyways. If you knocked him down, he wasn't gone forever. You just stopped him for a bit, and he would be back next time.
That's so helpful.
Yeah, it's so helpful and also extremely terrifying that there is actually an unstoppable force.
Honestly, that sounds like Resident Evil 7, because I remember playing the demo and being like, nope, fuck this.
Yeah, that's basically, yeah. I mean, that's been a thing. Resident Evil 2 kind of started that. That was a huge thing in classic Resi. In Resi 2 and 3, you always had that unstoppable force. Like in Mr. X for this one, and in Resi 3 you had to deal with, some jabroni who was out for STARS members. I forgot his name. That might be G. I gotta go through reception for this one.
Marvin. Oh no. Damn it.
I don't have time to deal with your shit, Marvin.
Marvin don't give no fucks.
Yep, I figured. I heard him. That makes it so much worse that he can follow you everywhere. That, like, makes it a million times worse. Also, I think I just barely missed getting destroyed by a liquor. Everything about this is stressful.
I mean, it's a horror game.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wasn't... I was acutely aware of what I was getting into. When I got Resi 2, I was just like, I know things are going to be different. I know things are going to be way more horrifying. But, like, this is, like, top tier. Like, this is, like, S+ tier suspense and dread. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Can't say I'm surprised.
You know what? You can have that knife. You can just have that knife. I'm leaving.
I didn't need it.
I don't need that knife anyways.
I'll just find ammo later.
Yeah, I'll find another. I have another knife, actually. It's the thing. It doesn't bother me because I have another knife. Man. That adds a whole nother layer to this section. The fucking revisit for RPD was already weird. Yeah, they absolutely... I don't like the way that guy's... I don't like the way that guy's jumping at me.
Fuck is that?
That's a liquor.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's what they looked like in the original game.
Well, I mean, with less pixels.
Well, yeah. Just because they have less pixels doesn't make them any less daunting of a thing to kill. They will ruin you if you let them. Anyways, I know that there's another safe that I need to open later. I got this confiscation report. And I only know about one safe. And that's in second floor waiting room. Unless there's another safe that I missed. I do need to... Oh man, I have a lot of stuff I need to do on 2-floor revisit. In fact, I gotta go there now. So I guess I might as well try this while I'm there. Yeah, the funny thing about the way that you upgrade weapons in this game now is that it didn't look like this. Like when you got handgun parts and then you just upgraded it and that was it. In this one you actually upgrade your weapons in segments. All right. Bad memory
Do you
ho.
prefer that though?
I kind of do. It's just kind of weird because now it feels like these weapons can be even stronger than I've last expected. Right 6, left 2, left... Let's go left. Oh man, I'm not good at... I'm not good at safe puzzles.
I mean, who is?
Alright, what do we got? Ooh. A muzzle brake. Reduces recoil. Alright. This thing's got more this thing's got more shit on it than like a Call of Duty game. This is like Black Ops 2 levels of like 6 attachments on one gun kind of absurdity. I love it. It kind of adds a little bit more because they also have trademark weapons this time. Like this is like something like a 5.7. You can remove custom parts. So you can actually take, you can take stuff off of it. That's kind of nice, actually. Because you can, like, remove a part, and then you have to make that decision on what parts are more necessary for you as a player. Like, being able to aim better, or...
parts.
Yeah.
But I guess that's up to, like, personal preference.
I actually do want that knife back, though. Holy mother of mercy. Yeah, that dude hits like a truck.
I mean, judging from his model, I think that's the point.
Oh my god. Taking off his hat makes him angry. And also, his entire body is steel armor. I have to hit him in the head.
There's a trophy for it and its hat's off.
Yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah. I mean, I did mention that there was an interesting amount of charm to Resident Evil. I need to, like, loop this guy around so I can actually do the whole thing. Because, like, I have to move that bookshelf in order to gain access to the clock tower.
Except he's following you.
Yeah, that's why I'm, like, trying to roundabout. Okay. That should do it. Everybody says. Yeah. I didn't realize until I had started playing through Resident Evil 2 Classic just how much I actually really like the franchise as a whole. Well, thanks for going up the long way, dude. Really appreciate that. He's probably gonna drop in on me while I'm doing this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, wait, here he comes. There he is. He did the thing.
I'd like to know when he got up there, but I don't think it really matters.
Yeah. I mean... I need to push bookshelves. I need to push that bookshelf one more to the right. And then I need to push the other one to the right. And then I need to push the third bookshelf 3 to the right. So I'm gonna do
so
this like
you
a
can't.
lot.
They're like, no, you can't jump.
Yeah, and you know what? That's totally reasonable. They didn't expect me to jump in the original version. They shouldn't expect me to jump. Like, I've already done block slide puzzles in Resi. It's nothing.
Well, I would just think that like in like reality, you would actually just jump across the gap.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how that isn't just a thing you can do. Oh boy. Okay.
Time to make decisions.
Yeah, I made a decision that I thought was reasonable for me as a survivor, and that reasoning is to just keep doing roundabout. Do one. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that hit. And we're walking. Just the way he moves is like so alien.
I think that's the point though, because like,
Well, yeah. He's supposed to be an experiment for Umbrella. Like, he's supposed to be one of their BOWs. And he sure is. There's also no way to go down a ladder faster, so you have to, like, commit.
can't say I'm surprised.
Nobody walks with that amount of purpose unless they're actually going to kill you. Like, that's... Nobody ever walks without that much purpose if they aren't going to kill you.
Pretty much. That's what I found out.
It's the little things. Okay, can I get across now, game? Thank you. The funny thing is that it's just like, you can go through this door this way, and then you fall through the floor. That's why there's a giant hole there. It's because it's solid ground that you're... Oh, hi. I'll be with you in a minute, sir. Repair plan. Okay. I need a thing. Maybe I'll find that thing around here.
You do not have that crank. Go look for the crank, apparently.
Well, the crank had a check mark on it, so it had served its purpose. But those are gears. And if I had to hazard an educated guess, all right. Now I have to deal with gunpowder large. All right. So I guess I do have to do the PC bit at the STAR's office. The one thing that's thrown me off a little bit is that there's only one caution marker now. In Classic, they had light caution, which was yellow, and then heavy caution, that was orange. And, like, that gave you a way better indication of how fucked you were.
It's just like, no, we're just gonna keep you on your toes all the time because we can.
That's basically it. That's basically what they do. Is like, you don't know how bad you are until you get grabbed, until you get got.
It's kind of like get good, bitch.
Yeah. The segmented gore system they have in check for this game is... That was the wrong button. That's okay, though. Really should have equipped that knife better. Oh well. That's fine. Okay. Please die so I can deal with your friend.
No, that would require too much effort.
Every critical hit is like its own reward. Okay, well, there's a large gear. Mr. X is here again. Oh man, he's a lot closer than I expected. Come here,
He
bro.
had time to catch up, so...
Yeah, I'll give you that. I wasn't exactly going at a brisk pace.
No, because they're like, hey, could you pay attention to us? And you're like, I guess?
I got things to do, man. Like... I got priorities. You gotta, like... You gotta do some important things for me if you want to be higher on my list. Alright, and that guy got back up. Sort of an interesting idea for certain zombies to have, like, a second life. Oh, man. I thought I was way out of lunge range for that. Gotta get used to that new range. Because in Resident Evil 1, if you killed a zombie and you didn't take its head off, it would come back as a Crimson Head, which was twice as strong in all fields.
Punishment for not doing a headshot.
Yeah, punishment for not taking the head off. That's the difference. It specifically has to be a headshot that blows the head off. And there's a lot of stuff in the remake that actually assists with that, because the odds of you getting regular exploding critical headshots that explode the head were ridiculously low. So they were just like, alright, you can now shove a grenade in its mouth. And,
We'll make it slightly easier.
yeah, and if you just shoot them, and if you just shoot at them, then their head explodes. Which is fine by me, because they also... Oh, man. That's bad news. I'm just gonna keep running this way. I totally got just rocked by a liquor. That lunging strike is deadly. Yes. We got the boy. The man, the myth, the legend. Oh boy. So I actually don't know the limitations of this playthrough. It's been something that I wanted to look into, but I just wasn't 100% certain on yet. And that is the range of what you can and can't use. In the original game, if you used any first aid sprays, that affected your ending rating.
Really?
As well as the amount of saves and how quickly you beat the game. So if you wanted an A ranking, you had to not use any first aid sprays, use less than 3 saves, and beat the game in less than 3 hours to get an A rank.
That's brutal.
Yeah, the restrictions got more brutal the more you did, though. Like, if you used a first aid spray, well, now you can only save once, if you wanted to get it, because they're all, like, on a point scale system. Oh, nope. That would have been a dunzo deal there. Just give me my knife back so I have one extra chance here. Leon's had better days. Not gonna lie. When you start walking like the things you're trying to not get killed by, that's not a good sign.
No, but isn't Resident Evil 2 like earlier on in Leon's career?
It was like his first job. He was supposed to start work a week before the incident, and he got a call telling him to stay away. And he came anyways.
That explains a lot, because when he was talking to that guy in the cell. He's like, I have to ask the chief first, and I was like, this is not the time to ask permission to do shit.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know the severity of the situation because this has also only ever happened once, and it was hidden. It was like
Oh.
that's like a whole Resi 2 plot thing, trying to describe the details of that. Like, basically, in Resi 2 anyways, they probably changed it a bit. Oh no. You know what? That's reasonable. I don't even know. There's autosaving in this. I didn't start on hardcore. Because otherwise... Oh boy. I'd be back like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I can see that.
Where am I right now in life? Red herb. Yeah, where am I? Okay, I haven't done the safe yet. Haven't done that. Interrogation room. Okay, I know where I am. I'm back when they first tasked me with getting the power panel parts. So, this is just when we first meet X.
Jesus Christ!
That's okay. This is only like back, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. I'm also used to the time penalty of older games. Maybe that's just a thing that I've had to deal with for the past week while playing Classic. Is like doing those restrictions of going for A ranks on everything to unlock everything makes the game significantly more worrying.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can't do this puzzle without knowing the password. You can. That saves me a lot of that saves me a lot of stress. That was the thing you could do in RE2 as well. They didn't randomize the passwords. As long as you knew what the password was, you could do that puzzle right away. Sort of reward the effort. It just means we gotta put down Marvin again.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's a shame. That dude is a hero, though. Let the record be shown that that dude died a hero. It may not seem like it, as he died the way he did, but dude is a hero. How many... I have enough to make shotgun shells. I have enough to make, like, a decent amount of shotgun shells. So I'm sort of vaguely understanding how, because of the progression in mechanics, I'm starting to vaguely understand that if I'm to shoot my gun, then that tells Mr. X where I am.
That sounds reasonable, actually.
So, if I want to mitigate, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna leave him there. You'll be fine. If I don't go to talk to you, you're not gonna turn into a zombie. That's how this works. I'm just gonna go the other way.
Son of a bitch.
Holy cow. Man, those guys take a lot more shots. I also totally forgot the thing I just said. That he might come this way now that I've fired.
Whoops.
Whoops. Alright. It is what it is.
Pretty much.
I mean, I gotta go to the library anyway, so if he comes this way, then at the very least he's not gonna be on my way to the library if I were to go this way. Fingers crossed.
That's me a lot of the time. It's like, I hope this works out.
Yeah. I didn't really factor in the severity of the situation I'm in, so hopefully the situation I'm in can be resolved in a meaningful way. Oh yeah, I forgot. This puts you right in front of 2 liquors. That's so mean, but it's not unexpected. I mean, it took me a while to even get the Oh my god. Alright, this is... Woo boy. This is a spicy one.
Pretty much.
Back the way we came. I'll just dive through here. I'll have to do a revisit to do the stars thing, because I haven't even gotten the badge from the interrogation room. Fuck.
That honestly, if I had to do that, I would be so angry, because I think when I was playing Breath of the Wild, I went to Eventide Island, and Blood Moon came up right after I killed the Hinox.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
had to do it over again.
yeah.
But then the ball-shaped key fell off the taller part of the island, and I couldn't get it back up, and I was like, fuck this, I'm done.
Yeah, I need a minute. Need a minute to sit this one out. No, I get that.
Hiding Beauty.
I'm just stubborn. You've known this about me, is that I'm insanely stubborn.
Yep.
Like, I commit to things for way longer than I should for my own, like, mental health.
I've done that with some projects, actually.
Yeah, yeah,
Then later I'm like, why didn't I do this to myself?
yeah. When I was working on the TRG highlights video, that was basically my mindset is, why am I doing this? Because I can't. You know what? That's perfectly reasonable as to why I'm doing this now. Is because I wanted to.
I actually had an idea to pitch to them to use my expensive ass degree to write a PG-13 fanfiction of Chaka Conroy and Proton John where they're married and like they're having issues, so then Lukachin comes in as like the fairy god counselor and tries to sort out their problems, and somehow Bagel the orange tabby is involved in solving those problems.
I mean, that just sounds like a thing you should do anyways.
Yeah, but I wanted certain incentives though. Like Lukachin is like the narrator.
Oh, okay. I mean, you'd have to write it first, and then have them sign off on it.
I know.
You can't be like, "Can I do this?" and then wait for them to be like, "We have no information on what you want to do."
But I just came up with a summary to try to figure it out. But I was like, this is stupid, but I think this is hilarious because like, there's no way for the Runaway Coliseum that it could be more than PG-13. There's just no way.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's basically MC Gamer's rodeo. So anything he says goes, and if it's got to be PG-13, then it is what it is.
Well, because I know like they be streaming it on Twitch, and like Twitch is very much like, we have certain things you can and cannot do.
Like, make content that is meaningful and not clickbait.
Yes.
I dove out of YouTube real quick when it was just like, man, I'm just getting nowhere.
It's become that, and I saw Pat's recent video, and it wasn't really surprised, but I was kind of like, man, creators are getting fucked as usual, but really fucked.
My favorite like metaphor for the entire thing is Capcom, not Capcom. What am I talking about? YouTube sent out a tweet that was just like, "Who are your favorite animators on the platform?" And then everybody responded, "What animators? Your fucking algorithm screwed them all."
Yeah, because there's actually some like video essays I want to do about like for certain animes and their writing, but I know like I wouldn't get any money off it. I'd just be doing it because I want to do it.
Yeah, yeah, I gotcha.
PD, PD, no, stay away from the mic. Stop that.
You can't rub the mic, Petey.
Well,
As
he's
much as I know you
like
want to
marking
try.
it with his face.
Hmm.
Apparently, he wants attention or he wants to be fed or it's both.
That's basically
He's
my
like,
other cat. Is I need attention and food. Is that ice cream? I
well,
need attention and your ice cream.
I got a bacon and chicken pizza the other night, and like they were all around me, being like sniffing and be like, "Hey, can I have some?" And I'm like, "No, this is my pizza. I already fed you before I went to get the pizza. Go eat your cat food."
This is my pizza. You can't have it. And then they
I
they
go
give
for
you
the-
those eyes that they just don't understand the human language, so they just keep pestering you anyways.
Oh no, one of our cats understands human language. Because we say the word medicine and then she hides for like 4 hours.
That's a smart enough cat. That's a cat who
It's
understands.
She understands few words, but PD's more like instinctually intelligent. So he understands food and the word go on a walk, because we do actually take him out for a walk with a harness. But they will do anything to get food, even if it's people food. So I could be cutting up some leftover roast in the kitchen. They'd be like, "Can I have some fat, please?" And I'm like, "Okay, but you gotta bake for it."
Okay, those heavy footsteps are telling me something. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Okay, what the fuck else am I doing? I have one of the power panel parts, but I need the other one. And that one is from completing the clock tower, with which I need the gears. Or the gear, I guess. If I don't talk myself through certain puzzles, then I completely forget what I was doing. So that's why I do it. In case you're curious.
I've noticed that more actually, like recently, that I've had some like ADD related habits, and apparently it has to do with using a smartphone, because I notice a lot it's happening to a lot of people
Jesus.
where I'll be middle of doing something and then I forget and I'm like, what was I doing again? And then a little bit later it's like, oh yeah, I should do that.
That lunging grab is horrifying. Man, oh man. Yeah, I do that all the time. not even like my fault entirely. I just sometimes forget to add like 17,000 steps to the thing I need to do. And I just kind of skip to the end, and then I'm just like, wait, what was I doing? So right now I need the gear from upstairs, and I completed the puzzle to get upstairs. So I need to go upstairs. Okay. I forgot what I was doing, and now I'm back. And luckily I hear Mr. X nearby, but I don't think he's... I think he's over at the STARS office.
But you still gotta act quick, because he likes to come so we can get the party started again.
Oh yeah. The party don't stop until Mr. X is ready to fuck.
Pretty much.
Give me that. Nope. Stop it. I was in the middle of something.
They don't care.
I mean, clearly doing the whole stick thing works because sometimes I'm not taking damage. I also appreciate that they actually added an animation for randomly locked doors that... Alright. I want this room to be safe. Because I gotta go through this room, like, 3 times. If I want to do it safely. He definitely heard that shotgun blast, because I'm hearing his footsteps get faster.
Welp.
It's really funny. I'm actually tracking where the hell he is. He's like... He's near me. Okay, I didn't need audio to know that shit. I definitely saw his foot land feet away from me. I didn't need audio cue for that. I thought he was downstairs because he sounded really close, but I didn't see him. Turns out he was close. And that I'm blind.
I mean, I think when you wear glasses a lot, you're just like used to being blind.
Yeah. You know, I thought I would get LASIK at some point, just so that I have a better perception of the universe and don't do stupid things, but I don't know if LASIK helps with the dumb part of me.
I'm not qualified for it because of a disorder I have with one of my eyes. Because it just kind of wanders because the muscle just never tightened up when I was like really young.
Yeah.
And I could have surgery to like fix it, but it freaked me out too much.
Yeah, well, I mean, LASIK freaks me out entirely as well, because I just don't like needles in the first place. So, like, it's like needles in the eye doesn't sound like a fun time.
I don't think they use needles necessarily. But it does not smell good from what I've heard. So it turns out I'm not afraid of shoving needles in myself. It's when other people are shoving needles into me that I'm like, could you not do that, please?
You know, maybe not. I need that other part. Okay. Well, that's not gonna solve anything. I appreciate that it at least shows you why it's wrong. That's such an old school thing. Like, games don't do that anymore. Because they don't, like, focus on puzzles anymore. But, like, I miss the days where you would put it in and it would show you why it's wrong.
I mean, like, people have to actually want to do puzzles, but I feel like to make a puzzle is difficult.
Right.
And I don't know if that's really taught well anymore in game design.
Okay, now that that's done, now that I've brought down the ladder, or the stairs, now I can bring this up to the other thing. Yeah! Better puzzles for everyone! I just like the idea of them reinventing these puzzles, because it adds so much. And I also sort of appreciate the corniness.
I don't have to write a report on this.
Oops.
Leon, now's not the time for jokes. You're gonna fucking die.
Yeah, there's just some things about Leon. It's just like, are you stupid? Please tell me you're not stupid.
I mean, granted, I was dumb at his age. I'm still dumb, and I'm older than him at this point in his life. Okay. Okay, time for inventory Tetris. This is gonna bother me if I don't solve this stuff right away. Okay. We have the... Now we gotta go all the way back down to the basement. Sorry, sir. Can I get my knife back?
No.
I just... Hold on. Examine. Is there a way for me to turn off the automatic? This thing's on automatic. I think it is anyways. Hold on. Let me try. Oh no, it's absolutely automatic right now. Which is great because that dramatically increases its fire rate, but I don't need to shoot that many bullets.
Not right now, at least.
Alright, well that problem solved itself real quick. Okay. I need to go further down these stairs. And then what am I doing? I gotta go to roof. Can I get to the roof from there? Yeah, I got to. Except that he's gonna be down there. It's actually sort of an interesting dynamic having to constantly run from something that has full reign of the room. Or full reign of the entire building. This area is like 3 times as large as the baker's house in RE7. That's what's kind of thrown me off, is that he has as much reign of the RPD as the bakers did in their entire house.
I think that's like on purpose, just to creep you out.
It's absolutely on purpose. But like,
what was different about the baker's house, though, it was because it was so small, it was claustrophobic.
yeah. Alright, dude, I need to get around you. Oh, yep, there's that stride. Good. That's the stride where I know I can go around you. I find it interesting just because they added like an entire new area to this map. I also totally went the wrong way, didn't I?
They probably put in a new area to make up for what they either couldn't do in the original game or add new stuff to the game.
Alright. This is okay.
Whoops. Although one game I did complete recently was Bayonetta on my Switch. That was fun at times.
Where are you going?
He's just walking away.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. He definitely had like full reign. Ooh. That actually worked out. Improv. It's important for video games.
Pretty much.
Okay, how do I get down there? I need to get there. I'm on the roof. That's not a good thing. Man. I've totally forgotten how to get down to the underground facility. It's this stairway right here.
You gotta get to the stairway.
Yeah. I went the wrong way. I know now. I went the wrong way. This is easily remediable though. I gotta go through Watchman's room. Which it means I gotta go all the way through and back down. Which is fine because this is technically a shortcut back to main lobby anyways. I just gotta cut through waiting room. Like this entire like main section around the lobby, I fully recognize. Like I recognize everything. But the further out you go, the less it looks like the original game. The more shit they've added. Which I guess works. But there's like easily double the rooms that are like maybe optional, but I don't know. That's fine though. I'm not like lost in the areas I'm familiar with. It's just the rest that I need time to adjust. Are you serious? Alright, fine. Like, I got things to do, X. I don't have time to deal with your nonsense.
But he never cared in the first place.
Yeah, he doesn't care. I'm acutely aware of what he does care about.
What his wants are greater than yours, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. Back downstairs we go. I have recovered. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself, shamefully, is that I have recovered. And now all I have to worry about are dogs. But I have a shotgun. This is gonna make things a little nicer. I gotta go through here, cut around the entire way. The sound of dogs barking in this game are horrifying, because you know exactly what they're capable of.
Oh, that and more, actually.
Yeah. Like, I didn't think too hard about the fact, but like, if it weren't for everything about how I know how dogs operate in Resident Evil, because they all do like the same thing. They all run around and like loop you in circles, and then they'll do their zany nonsense. Alright, time for this saw puzzle.
Because you know nothing bad is gonna happen.
I am not good at these puzzles. Alright, I hope you guys are ready to be here for like 20 minutes. Okay, that's gotta be there. But I need to do this. Okay. Well, I can't use first aid sprays, so... Sorry, dude.
That doesn't explain the rumors about the orphanage. I just find it way too coincidental Umbrella's one of the benefactors. You're told me this interview was about the new scholarship umbrella setup. Come on, Annette. Nobody cares about that. They want to know about the G virus. Where did you hear about this? And that big fucking sinkhole in the city, which, by the way, rumor has it goes straight to your underground lab. Now, are you gonna talk to me, or are you gonna... This interview is over.
Ah, yes, the tape recorder holding plot significant details.
Yeah. I mean, it adds more detail about Annette. I just appreciate the fact that they had to transcribe bitch into the thing. Because Annette really is a bitch.
That's not good.
Alright. Good news, we have the thing. Bad news, the thing happened. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Man, my inventory suddenly opened up quite a bit since I last checked.
Well, I mean, you've been busy.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take this nice and careful, and I'm not gonna use the magnum. It's a very ridiculous... It's a very silly thing to do. Alright. I think that's good. That's no longer good. Why are you here? I'm in the middle of something.
Because he can.
God. X, you're the worst. I'm like in the middle of something, I've just succeeded in my endeavors, and you're here. Just like, yeah. Oh my god. Everything about you is the worst.
What you doing, Petey Bugs? Huh?
Man, that they have detail for that boy.
She should not be able to wear heels and do that, but okay.
She's
Whatever.
FBI.
Saving your ass twice.
I didn't realize you were keeping score.
Look, this isn't a game. Nothing dies.
I thought Ada was like part of some other like organization that wasn't FBI.
No, she was FBI, but then they did then she was like tasked for something else.
Yeah. And this. I was hoping you could explain what's on it.
Maybe.
Oh, apparently you can apply to the FBI right now. They make you go through a lot of bullshit to even like apply in the first place.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want to.
We might want to open the shutter.
I mean, you have to be physically fit. For
Well, I'm
starters.
immediately out on that.
I mean, I could, but like,
Yeah. I don't need that pressure.
it's bad enough I already applied to be a TSA agent.
Is that the intel you needed?
Unfortunately, no. Ben didn't come through.
Well, what
Oh,
exactly...
hey, look, Gun Shop Kendo.
More info on the people responsible for this mess. What about you? Trying to save the world?
I told Lieutenant Brenna I'd bring help.
Good luck getting that.
I wonder if we're gonna be able to get any supplies from Gun Shop Kendo.
I mean, you would hope so.
I mean, you didn't even go through that building. That's like the first thing you experience when you play RE2 for the first time in a campaign. Is that you go through Gun Shop Kendo and he's just like, I thought you were one of them. And then he dies and you can get an early special weapon. Unless you want to get the special outfits, in which case you can't pick up anything at all before you even enter the RPD. And you gotta kill a tough zombie, and then you can wear alternate outfits. Resident Evil 2 was hardcore.
Okay.
Matter.
say I'm surprised.
I'm really not surprised by the way that they've changed how this looks. Of course this place would be fucking ransacked. Ooh. Okay. Well, now... Oh, this increases its capacity. Nice. Hand grenades? What fucking shop is this?
Apparently one that was doing illegal deals.
Yeah. I mean, this is 1998. But still.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Illegal
Say,
deals.
Don't move. I'm just passing through. I'm gonna ask you to lower that weapon. I kill you are. You're gonna turn around.
I will say though that even in California, it's not that hard to get a gun. What's hard to get is other types of weapons.
Tell me how to deal with my daughter.
Drop it.
No! Wait!
Step aside. We need to terminate her before she turns.
Terminate. It's my fucking daughter. Ada. Just let them be. Emma? Sweetheart, I told you to stay put.
Daddy.
Daddy's here. Okay? Those fucking things outside. Look what they did to us. You're a cop. You're supposed to know something. How did this happen? Huh? She was our sweet little angel.
Mommy.
I'm sleeping, honey. Okay? And I'm gonna put you to bed too, okay? Emma. Just go. Just give us some privacy. You know, it's one thing to keep the truth from me, but why him? I want to find out what's happening here and stop whoever's behind it. Helping people like them? That's why I joined the force.
My mission is to take down Umbrella's entire operation. We may not make it out.
Whatever it takes to save this city. Count me in.
That's rough.
Pretty much.
God damn. Well, I can confirm with 100% certainty that that does not happen
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation? They're a
in the
pharmaceutical
original game,
company
and that adds
virus.
so much more.
They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
I think that's
like-
the exact turning point where Leon starts taking this as seriously as he does in Resi 4.
And that's why I'm looking for
I mean,
that She's
that
the
should
one
be a
Umbrella
turning
responsible
point.
for unleashing the virus. I'm going to bring her down.
Also, isn't this like the first day on the job for him?
He wasn't supposed to come in for a week. This is technically his first day on the job, yeah.
Well,
Early deployment
So-
and early termination from his occupation.
oh.
This is how we get to an end.
The guy's like, but you're a cop, you should be able to do something. And I was like, well, cops are able to do something.
After you.
Gee, thanks.
Alright, time for sewers.
I still can't believe she's wearing heels. Like, Jesus Christ, lady, no.
Of
That's tough.
This leads right into the
That's actually.
Come on. Sewers are run by
I don't even know if she wore heels in Resi 2.
She shouldn't be wearing heels given how heels work.
I mean, I don't know anything about wearing heels, but I
It's like
assume they're
walking-
awful.
It's like walking on your toes all the time.
Okay, well, to be fair, I do that. Like, that's just a muscle impulse I have.
Okay, but then like the actual heel part that's sticking up can get caught in like what is it like?
Oh my
Cobblestone?
god.
So unless like
Yes.
it's flat, it actually can really fuck you up.
Yeah.
You
I
should just
just
not be wearing them.
I just saw something that's gonna fuck me up, and I can't wait. This fight is the reason I bought this game. I love this fight so much. I'm also gonna reload this thing. That's a pretty cool reticle for the Magnum. This is the only way to go. Might as well go towards the giant mutated death alligator.
Oh. Great.
Yeah, I've been dying to see how they redesign this fight. Cuz it's such like an iconic fight for for like the entire franchise. That and punching a boulder. Those are like the two big like boss fights in Resident Evil history. The giant crocodile
Again?
and
Turn back, Leon.
in like Chris Redfield punching a boulder to defeat Wesker in Resi 5. Those are like the pinnacle.
The only reason why I know about Wesker is because of Proton John's streams.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You sure this is the right way?
Unfortunately,
Wait there.
Oh my god. That's so fucking cool.
get out of there!
That's also horrifying, but that's so fucking cool.
Nope. Nope and nope. Fuck that.
They actually tease this. Oh well, it's an Easter egg, but in the End of Zoe DLC for Resident Evil 7, when you're under the crawl space that's flooded, you'll find a little like inflatable toy alligator. That's like a callback to this.
That's just nope. Fuck that.
Oh man, that's a perfect remix. Yeah. Yeah.
You overgrown son of a bitch.
I fucking love that. Alright, now where do I go? Now that this thing is out of my fucking life.
Leon, up here.
What the hell was?
Just get up here.
Yes, ma'am. Don't have to tell me twice. That's so fucking cool. God damn it. I love that fight.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
Thanks for helping, Ada. Really glad. Just a hint, people can hear heels from like a mile away. Not a very good idea for a covert FBI agent to be wearing those.
It depends how hard you're walking. Because I can actually wear heels and I can still sneak up on people.
Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses.
It also depends if they're stiletto heels or not.
Annette is far more dangerous.
Credit where it's due, there's no longer that Ada section. where she just goes to get 2 items and then fucks off again.
She really just does not care.
Yeah, that's what Ada... Well, I mean, Ada was a lot more... Like, Ada's a meme in Resi 2. Because of the whole Ada wait thing.
Identify yourself.
Net
She's here, but not really.
She's what we're looking for?
Not much time. Need to dispose of it. We're here for the G virus.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm warning you, Doctor.
Oh yeah?
Hey!
Stop! You'll never get the G-virus!
Didn't expect that from a scientist. Leon,
Forget about me. Just go. Stop her before she gets away.
Alright, and now we play as Ada. Or at least I think so, unless they change that too.
I'm right outside the facility, in pursuit of Annette. If it's not on her, it must be in the mist.
Perfect redesign.
Once it's in hand, I'll call for extraction.
Alright. Nice.
You can run, Annette. But you can't hide.
That is a very decent reimagining of the original, like, Ada style.
I can see that, but I'm also like, this model was not based upon practicality and reality.
Yeah.
Also, what the hell is with the seam in the center on the back of the dress?
I couldn't tell you, actually. That's the thing that bothers me the most about the outfit. It's like the very weird, like, low quality seam.
I can understand the seam on like the front center,
Secret weapon.
but as someone who actually like has done sewing, I was like, what the hell's with the back? That's not right.
Seems like a very unnecessary thing. Okay. I take it back. That's not the craziest idea. It's just kind of unorthodox at first. But I mean, if they can greatly extend the whole segment, then I mean, more power to them, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So like I'm playing it's like I'm playing Arkham City. Like this is basically like an Arkham City section. It's super weird, but I can't say I hate it. It's just unfamiliar to me.
That was me when I was playing Let's Go Pikachu, and it had like the Pokemon Go mechanics, and I was like, this is okay.
Well, it was nice to meet you, dude, but Alright, fine. Do I even have... Hold on. Is there things I can do in here before I fight this dude? Or do I actually have to dispose of this guy? I can't say I didn't try, at least. I just missed all my shots. This dude's persistent. Fine. Fine. I'll go somewhere else. Or at least I think I could. I don't know if I can. There. You know, you'd think I'd have figured it out by now. About how to survive better, but I'm very much at a loss of decent gameplay. Hmm. I don't have time for that, dude. I got puzzles to solve, and I'm really bad at them, apparently. Okay. Well, at the very least, I get ammo. This would be a lot more difficult if I didn't. If I didn't get supplies. But I do need health. That much is apparent. And I don't know if I want to flounder around looking for ammo. Or, like, supplies. But I do need to, because I'm in danger.
Yeah.
So, flounder away. Here we go. Oh, nice to meet you, dude. Thanks for dropping in. Okay, I got an anti-grab. There is no doubt in my mind that her weapon is weaker than Leon's. This thing has the stopping power of a BB gun. It does not take these sons of bitches down.
Yeah, but it's probably lighter than whatever Leon's got on him.
Yeah, it's also unupgraded. And I assume that some sort of upgrade I put on it added to its impact. Maybe the muzzle brake? I don't know. The muzzle brake reduces recoil. I don't know what the, Good lord. Okay. Shoutouts to technology.
Yes. When it decides to be useful and not cumbersome.
Okay. There's a lot of boys following me. They want a piece of this, and I don't blame them. I'm a very powerful individual. I have influence. But I don't have time for this. Okay. All I know is if I get grabbed, that's basically it. this whole situation's a lot different than what I'm used to. Because now I'm actually using the ammunition to just mitigate having to deal with things while I'm on the way.
Got you now.
It's just more of a challenge, is all.
Yeah.
Just been good at running, Annette. Give you that.
But I mean, when it comes to like Resident Evil, they give you enough supplies so that you can do something a little bit more.
Bastard, aren't you?
Ah, shit. Fine. This is not a good time. Oh. You know what? That's good. That's good news, actually. Means I can take a break to recuperate.
And
Because I've actually been stiff-necked for the past 4 hours. This gives me ample reason to like a 2006 E3 demo. I just pause when the demo's over. And then leave on for the next presentation. I'm gonna let my controller charge, so that means that I'm gonna be done streaming for a bit.
that's fine.
Yeah, that is perfectly fine in my book. There we go. Because that means I get to save more of this game for later. Woo! Video games are great.
They are.
This remake is awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited to play more. I haven't even done Claire's campaign. Claire's campaign is going to be a lot of fun because Resident Evil 2 ties directly into a lot of games. Resident Evil 2 is the entire reason Leon Kennedy even is who he is. It sets up an entire new plot thread in Resident Evil 6 because Sherry Birkin is a playable character.
I heard people were not fond of 6.
I'm not fond of 6, but I have to know what Sherry's up to. Because Sherry's like a pivotal character in the main plot of Resi 2. But we're not going to meet her in Leon's story. That's Claire's story. Alright. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me.
Oh, you're welcome. It was nice talking again.
Mm-hmm. Feel free to come in and lurk and whatever. Anytime you're up to it.
Whenever my schedule permits.
Yeah. You can also just watch VODs whenever you want. Just chill. My whole purpose is for other people to escape from their problems. That's all that matters to me.
When I finally get my own bedroom back from being a storage room, I might set up to stream. I'm not sure though.
Well, I'll be around if you need somebody to drop some links. I got places.
That is true.
All right. What is Yu Kirby streaming right now? Mega Man X5. Well, I guess I know who I'm hosting. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go join Yu's stream on Kokam. You can
okay.
probably get some rest, because I assume you need it.
No, I actually need to feed the cats, because that was what Petey was bugging me about, and he's like, why aren't you feeding me?
How dare you?
He's really cute, but, like, food is his main motivator.
I need food.
Feed me.
Yeah.
Feed me.
Yeah. Alright. Thank you for coming. Maybe no stream tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday.
Okay.